Why
Obeti, no. Alhamdulillah.
Why?
Alhamdulillah.
What team do you support?
He wants to join the team in Qatar. Alhamdulillah.
Which one?
Anyway, now which one? Al Sadd.
Obeti cannot play football.
It's okay. Yeah. Wow. Hey, Sonny, how you doing?
Oh, Chalabi, you know already.
Oh, you're doing good. You're looking good, huh?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, when
back on top of the Premier League.
When you put the professional Jeremiahs and the naysayers to shame.
Who did you put to shame at all?
The professional who?
Are you still celebrating being on top of the Premier League?
Professional Jeremiahs.
You are still celebrating being top of the Premier League. Okay, keep on
I
celebrating.
have told you that as far as we have not said we are winning the Premier League.
So don't be jubilating. It's normal.
But in the meantime,
nothing serious.
We are rejoicing.
Man City have a game in hand. That's what you're worried about.
Don't worry.
Right.
Man City and Liverpool will play. It's a draw. Draw.
All right. Anyway.
Draw.
No problem.
They're drawing that match.
Okay.
And Fantastic United will be matching on.
I've got no problems.
We are matching.
Let's work.
Wait. Where's Langa Langa?
I don't even know where he's
By now we should be hearing this.
Yes. In the background.
But
we have to fly with the chaotic shout. Yes.
No, but before that, I need to make this point. First,
Which one?
the fact that right now,
yes,
you are number 10.
Winston. Winston.
Yes.
Speaking to the mic.
But I'm still the microphone. Are you at number 10 or number 9?
What is your problem with that one?
You've not answered the question.
We will not even answer this
Are
question.
you at number 10 or number 9?
We are not answering this question.
Why do you care?
I'm a friend of Lampard.
So what do you do? You hear from the Chelsea board very soon. In the meantime, let's do the chaotic shout. Hey, Kojo, Ronaldo has scored 760 goals. He's now the top goal scorer. But it's been disputed.
Oh, don't mind them.
No.
Yeah.
It's been disputed right now because data from Rec Sport Soccer Statisticians. Now, this is what they are saying. They are saying that the guy, Joseph Biscan, the guy, he's broken the record. Yes. He had the 760. They're saying that the guy scored 805 career goals. 805 career goals. I don't know how the figure went.
No, they said 46 of them cannot be accounted for.
No, but so at
it is just like Pele scoring 400 goals that cannot be accounted for.
So no, you see, Pele also has that issue. Romario also has that issue.
No, but this is the
so what we are saying
when
that
they say they cannot
be
accounted for, what do they mean?
So this
that's what I say. So
this is a simple point. Look at when Anderson was with Manchester United. It was always said that Anderson had never scored a goal for United, but he has scored in pre-season matches, friendly matches. Those ones, club friendly matches, are not counted as official goals.
No. So you see,
national team friendly matches are, but club friendly matches do not account for your official goal
data.
count.
So he played. So Joseph Biscan played for Rapid Vienna. That data is not available.
Oh, you should add
they
it.
have
So
gone down do the session. The guy scores some 27 goals there. So what we are saying that the goals we have recorded, Cristiano Ronaldo is leading.
He's leading, yes.
But Romario, Joseph Biscan, and Pele have other issues. So let's leave that. Yeah, they all have other issues.
Romario scored Coach football. It's not.
Romario said he scored about 1,000 goals.
Oh, Coach football. They don't count.
Then I guess striker for Oklahoma-Tulis. The number of goals I've scored, that were not captured. The number of goals I've scored in Ashalibuche that have not been captured.
They were not captured because they were not scored.
No, they were scored.
Let's continue. Don't worry, I don't disturb us this morning. Anyway,
quickly the chaotic shouts.
Let's do them.
To Jacob John Haruna. And Jennifer Tree and Mark Andrew Edubuafo. All are the ARP Apex Bank. It's from Kojo Mata, your MD, and your colleagues. And also, it's a birthday of Leslie Oku, who is a private legal practitioner.
Nice one.
He's my very good friend.
Nice one.
Leslie Oku, who has been preparing catfish for us to enjoy all the time. I knew Kojo was going to be interested in
your friends are always either feeding or lubricating you
Let me
with some
finish the
drink.
thing. So today is your birthday.
So more catfish.
For God's blessings and protection for you and your family.
And more catfish.
Let catfish cry tonight.
Okay, quickly, just a final one. Happy birthday to Ava Abena Poma, Dami. 7 years from your mom Linda, grandparents, Commander RT Odami, and Abena Poma. Wishing you the very best of life and God's blessings. Kojo, let's get into the Joy Sports Center.
So her father is not wishing her.
No.
Okay.
But it's not Samuel Adami's child.
It's just,
Is that so?
Oh, you got it wrong.
I got it wrong.
The man married 4 years ago. The person is 7 years old. Are you trying to say that Samuel Adami did that before?
the Joy
With God,
Sports
all things are
Center.
possible.
The Joy Sports Center is proudly brought to you by
MTN. Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. It's also brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
All right. So, of course, you know that feeling when your phone slips from your hand into the water or when it hits the pavement. Your heart just stops right there. Okay, so MTN is saying you don't have to panic when your phone experiences liquid or accidental damage thanks to MTN Device Insurance. So just install the MTN Device Insurance app, fill in the details, and start making payments and experience the peace of mind that surpasses all understanding, which comes with knowing your device is insured. Download the MTN Device Insurance app on Google Play or App Store, or visit mtndeviceinsurance.com and get your phone insured today. So don't wait until it's too late. Get MTN Device Insurance now, and remember, we are good together everywhere you go. Now, we know the month of January is tough, and that's why we're so grateful that Standard Chartered is continuing to give us free shopping sprees at ShopRite. Yeah, you go in there, you pick the trolley, and whatever you can pick in 60 seconds is yours for free. Then, of course, you can fill your tank for free, as every Friday, just drive in empty, and they will just fill it for you, They call it the hashtag Free Friday Fuel. Or you could just win the big one, a Citroen C5 Aircross sedan with Silver Star Auto Limited. It's still the Standard Chartered season of surprises. So you know what to do, right? Pick up your phone, download the SD mobile app, open an account, and make a deposit of 200 Ghana cedis or more, and stand eligible to get to shop for free. Get your tank filled, or even win the ultimate prize, a Citroen C5 Aircross sedan. If you're an existing customer, just deposit 200 Ghana cedis or more, and that's it. You're eligible. This promotion has been approved by the Gaming Commission. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. Okay, your car deserves the best treat. Introducing the latest addition to the Total Quartz engine oil family, the Quartz 9000 Future Zero W20. Specially conditioned and developed for the latest generation engine. Total Quartz 9000 Future Zero W20 delivers excellent engine protection and cleanliness. It increases your oil change interval and reduces your fuel consumption. So, for optimum performance and efficiency of your car, visit your nearest Total service station and ensure your car is well protected. Join the Total Quartz Nation movement now. Total Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer.
Wow. Okay, well, let's get into the Joy Sports Center this morning. Let's get straight into it. And coming up, the Manchester show in the English Premier League is very much on.
Forward to Bernardo Silva into the penalty area, and there is the breakthrough.
Ongisa, that's a good ball forward, and Lookman is in and scores. Perfect start for Fulham. 5 minutes on the clock. Such a perceptive through ball from Ongisa. Manchester United stand and look. The offside flag didn't come. Here he is again, fizzing it in. And Cavani makes the most of it for 1-1. Cross too hot for Areola to handle. And Edinson Cavani pounces. And it's all square again. Much as he could, but the wind blows it back. And Pogba! What a stunning goal! Manchester United lead for the first time tonight. That a goal that could take them back to the top of the table, and it is a quite majestic strike.
Wow.
Yes, Manchester United reclaimed top spot in the Premier League by coming from behind for a club record equaling away win. At Fulham, Manchester City beat Aston Villa to maintain the charge for the title holders. Liverpool play Burnley tonight. We have a preview and reactions from last night. And this man is now the world's most prolific goal scorer in history, or the history of the game.
And it goes from Bernardeschi, flicked on, hammered home, Cristiano Ronaldo, goal number 760. And whether that breaks the record or not, it gives Juve the lead in the Supercoppa.
Cristiano Ronaldo hit the 760th goal of his career, ending a possible world record as Juventus beat Napoli to win the Italian Super Cup and give Andrea Pirlo his first trophy as manager. There's more to come, but first, the Ghana League Clubs Association go to the polls in 2 hours to elect new leaders for their next tenure. Quite a number of positions, including chairman and vice chairman, are up for grabs. With more, here is my colleague and Galka correspondent Haruna Mubarak.
The hugely anticipated election will take place at the Accra Sports Stadium later this morning. 112 delegates will vote to either retain incumbent Kujo Fiano or replace him with policeman Isaac Wilberforce Kumsen. 13 candidates are vying for various positions, including vice chairmanship and representatives from Premier League, Division 1, Division 2, and Women's Division. Liberty Professionals' dynamic Chief Executive Officer, Linda Anson, will contest as a treasurer but must fend off competition from Justice Boyson. West African Football Academy Operations Manager George Ofosuhene is seeking another term as a Premier League representative on the council. He must fend off competition from former Asante Kotoko official Edmond Aka, as well as King Faisal Sporting Director Nana Amankwa Kwachi. All candidates have been cleared to contest after undergoing a rigorous vetting process in December last year. The election panel is headed by former Ghana FA Vice President Fred Papo, with Interallies Vice President Delali Senaye and Enam Jatbasu as members.
We can now hear from some of the candidates for the top posts, and let's start with that of the chairmanship. And you know what? Incumbent Galka chairman Kujo Fiano has been outlining his targets for the association if he's retained.
My vision is to move the association to a different level. We've been seriously affected by the expose and then the COVID, and that actually brought us to our wit's end. And having crossed that bridge, we've learned very good lessons that should aid us into repositioning the association. One of the key things we want to do, first of all, we are bringing the women on board for the first time. The women premier clubs will join Galka. We need to fine-tune the constitution to make their admission eligible. FIFA will tell you football is business, and it seems we are not seriously tackling the business side of football. We want to make our members aware that if we strike the right buttons and we do that, yes, it will be in a business that we'll be proud of.
Well, let's now hear from the aspiring Galka chairman Isaac Kumsin, who is promising to bring on more partnerships if he's elected.
My administration is going to go into a lot of partnership and sponsorship agreement. I have learned a lot from administration of Mr. Keti U.S. Okroko. He was elected at the time where there is COVID. And if you bear me waiting, from the word go, he hit the ground running, whether COVID or no COVID. He opened and knocked off any door that can be a partner to GFA or can be a sponsor to GFA. I admire that move, and I'm going to emulate that move. The school, the UOPS that I've targeted, and I'm speaking to the doctors there, okay, that I've targeted, that I'm going to use them for a vehicle, and I'm working there. I'm already talking to them about how they can we can be a partnership, be in a partnership where they can give us opportunity to do this refresher course at a reduced price that we can accommodate.
All right, so we'll see what happens at the polls. Very, very important. We're going to give you updates here as Choice Sports is taking you all the way through. Let's move away from the politics, the football politics right now, and talk about youth football, because Ghana's famous Right to Dream Academy and Egyptian billionaire Mohamed Mansour have reached an agreement that will help the iconic football institution expand and recruit more young players to hone the talents for the country. It's a good time now to hear from the Right to Dream founder, Tom Vernon.
There's many motivations for us going into the partnership. One is to increase the investment and the quality of work that we do in Ghana, so that we can increase those opportunities for our students, but also for staff. And I think Right to Dream has now started to build a strong reputation for investing heavily into Ghanaian coaching staff as well. And we see Sike Apono as the Black Stars coach. Otto Addo, who was with us, is now the assistant coach of Dortmund. And then we're very proud to have Germani, like Kingston, Michael Essien, all working within our organization. So it's not only the dreams of our students, but also the dreams of our staff. So we'll continue to expand and strengthen in Ghana, which is our home and our heartbeat. And then we're very, very excited to be building a Raja Dream in Egypt, which is a massive investment from the Mansours. And the model of the academy in Egypt will follow the model that everybody's used to in Ghana for Right to Dream in Ghana.
Yeah, that's the Right to Dream founder Tom Vernon speaking there to my colleague Muftau Nabil Abdullahi, of course. Now to the Ghana Premier League, and Asante Kotoko right back Christopher Neti scored his first goal of the season for the Reds to give them a 1-0 win over Ebusian Dwarfs. Now the win lifts Asante Kotoko to third in the table with 16 points, just 1 point adrift league leaders Karela United. Ebusian Dwarfs head coach Ernest Thompson is not a happy man.
And then just nodded the ball home. I think we played well. I'm not disappointed. We played very well. Everybody could attest to the fact that we played well. We're not disgraced. It was just that we conceded that goal. But I'm so happy for the performance of my boys. And I think we'll make amends come next week when we play against Wafa over the weekend. So I'm not disappointed.
Yes, I know there's no Ghana, but let's catch up with the latest in the ongoing African Nations Championship in Cameroon. Here's our Ross.
Zimbabwe have become the first team to be eliminated from the African Nations Championship after a 3-1 defeat by Burkina Faso in Group A, coupled with the hosts Cameroon being held to a 1-1 draw by Mali. Burkina Faso, Cameroon and Mali separated by just a point, therefore, going into the final round of group games with just 2 qualification spots available.
Well, it's a good time now then to talk about the English Premier League. Yeah, Paul Pogba scored a superb win as Manchester United reclaimed top spot in the Premier League by coming from behind for club record equalling away win at Fulham for the 7th time away from Old Trafford in the 2020-2021 season. United found a winning response after falling behind in the game to take their run to 17 games unbeaten away in the Premier League. Now here's the United boss, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Poor start, but the goal they scored was what probably we needed, because I thought we started playing then. Played some good football, created chances, scored a good goal, hit the post, and then after we scored, we went too long and too direct. But second half, I thought we played better and deserved the win.
Right, late goals from Bernardo Silva and Ike Gundogan, of course, ended Aston Villa's resistance as Manchester City moved to the Premier League, but just for a short period, because Manchester United took over after they played their game. Yes, they won the game by 2-0. A lot of controversy, but what does the City boss, Pep Guardiola, make of last night's performance?
Very good performance again. Since the game against Newcastle, we are in a good run in terms of where you're playing and the result. So against the Gravel top side, you are there and you realize how good are all of them, especially the 4 players up front, Traoré, Barkley, Watkins and Grealish. So you have the feeling that how dangerous they are. Just look the results they have done this season so far. So, but we play really, really well today. So again, and big victory for us.
More Premier League action tonight. We've got the holders Liverpool taking on Burnley, and they need a win badly then to stay right in contention for this year's Premier League title. The Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp knows all about the task tonight.
It goes really quick. The perception from outside goes really quick. People get very unhappy with the performances when the result is not there. You can win a game with one lucky strike, and people here and journalists as well are really happy and say unbelievable defending and stuff like this. I think I heard somewhere that I have to rebuild this team. So that's obviously the world is a crazy place, not only because of the pandemic.
Jurgen Klopp quite simply saying, look, make of it what you really will, because he doesn't care what you think about it. We know Liverpool play Burnley. But of course, it's now time to move away from England and get into Italy.
6th corner and into the back of the net. It came off Bakayoko initially, so no offside. And Cristiano Ronaldo opens the scoring, and the Capo Cannonieri in the league gets Juve off and running in the Supercoppa. 1-0. Juve has got it. Arthur with the layoff, played early. Onside. Quadrado through on goal. Alvaro Morata makes it 2. And black and white ribbons on the Supercoppa as the Bianconeri win the 33rd version of the Italian Super Cup.
All right, Cristiano Ronaldo hit his 760th goal of his career. That is not in doubt. The calculations take you there. He has scored 760 goals anyway. Ronaldo's goal may, have seemed to overtake the disputed total from Joseph Bescan to become the highest scorer of all time. But of course, you can do your analysis as much as you want to do. There's a big one coming. I think later on Sports Today, we'll try and look through all of that we've got for you. I'll tell you again, Kojo, that Robert Lewandowski kept his scoring streak with a penalty as champions Bayern Munich stayed 4 points clear at the top of Bundesliga. And then European giants Real Madrid were handed a humiliating Copa del Rey last 32 defeat by third division outfit Alcoyano. This is what Zidane said at the post-match press conference. He says, "Hey, listen, I will take responsibility. Whatever happens should happen. Whatever happens should happen." What's he telling the managers and the owners? Opa, sack me. He said, "You ever see?"
That's what you're hoping to hear from
That's so simple, essentially. Whatever you go do. Whatever can come. What can come, can come. Yeah, that's the thing. What can come.
I'm sure you are hoping Lampard will say that.
Oh, Lampard didn't say that. Lampard is always preaching, I am building. What are you building, Lampard?
He's building an empire. An empire.
Because that's it for the Joy Sports Centre. Yeah, congratulations to Andrew Pello. He's won his first trophy. It's really good for him as well at Juventus. That's about it then.
Late
Kiade shout. Okay.
Yes, and this one is a happy birthday to Reverend Albert Opoti Boche.
Yes, sir.
He's been on this show before years ago.
Yes,
and Josephine Taylor.
Good.
Celebrating their birthdays
It's
today.
a
From Seth Kwame Boateng.
Hey,
wait. Reverse the key.
I'm never the key.
You have to hold on to it. Because we have to say good morning to my senior, my APSU senior, Ken Ashigbe.
I was waiting for you to introduce.
Senior, we salute you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
It's always a pleasure to have you.
My condolence too as well.
Thank you.
And George, good to see you too as well.
Always great to have you in the background. Yay! So it's a K.
George Adu Jr. and the sports team return tomorrow with even more from the world of sports. Right now, though, we're about to delve into our big stories brought to you by Guaranty Trust Bank. Wouldn't you rather bank with us?